If you've encountered cops, especially on the road, you probably already know how arrogant they behave. Come along as we uncover the shocking case of a former FBI agent illegally detained by police.
Where'd you get this?
Federal Bureau of Investigation badge?
As they persistently defend their senseless actions. The person in the car that is stopped is a former OSI-IG U.S. Air Force Special Agent holding FBI credentials. In this footage from 2022, we will see a routine traffic stop that spiraled into a disconcerting encounter, revealing not only the officer's lack of procedural adherence, but also shedding light on the rights citizens must assert during such interactions. The officer stopped the agent under the pretext of an obstructed license plate. A seemingly benign reason quickly becomes a gateway for the officer to engage the agent in a series of questionable questions. Even when they signaled for him to pull over, the guy shouldn't have been berated for using his basic rights.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
All right.
What's up?
Deputy Turner with the Sheriff's Office. The reason I'm stopping you is your plate's obstructed. Yeah. Whatever that thing's got, you got to take it off, okay?
Okay.
Because it got to be visible within a certain distance.
All right.
Now, when you went to driving school and a cop pulls you over, what they tell you?
Oh, you pull over when it's safe to do.
No, you pull over immediately. Okay? Let me tell you this. And now you pull over immediately.
Sure.
Because I don't know what you're doing inside this car.
Sure.
Contrary to the officer's assertion, U.S. law allows individuals to consider their safety before pulling over, especially if they suspect the legitimacy of the stopping vehicle. The turning point occurs when the officer spots what appears to be a siren device in the agent's vehicle. The agent, under the impression that cooperation is key to resolving the situation, explains the device's purpose, revealing his role as a contract special security agent.
What do you got right there up front?
Oh, that's a siren. I do contract security.
You contract
so
security?
some of the work I do requires to have a siren in the car.
A siren?
This used to be a detective stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so some of I've contracted with just about every security guard. So,
Okay. What kind of lighting does it have?
it doesn't have the built-in light. It doesn't have the lighting that's built in.
Well, it's got lights up there.
It's got red and blues. It's got red and blues here on the back.
Turn it on.
This revelation becomes the focal point for the officer's determination to find grounds for arrest, leading to the discovery of red and blue lights on the agent's vehicle, a violation according to the officer.
It's got wheel bags in the back too.
Alright, let me get in the car.
Where'd you get the car from?
From Chicago.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and step out, man.
During the query, he even asked why there are those lights identical to the cops, and the guy tried to explain how he was a security officer and it applied to his car.
It's my vehicle.
Who?
My vehicle. Belongs to me.
So I'm going to put these on for now, okay?
Alright.
Because want to relax?
Now, officers got overly suspicious and tried to further explore his car.
Why haven't you taken the lights off of there?
Yeah, I do contract work, so I have to have lights on this vehicle for some of the work I do.
They shouldn't be that color though.
Yeah, they shouldn't be red and white, brother.
Yeah, it depends on who you're contracting with. If you contract with law enforcement agencies, it's different.
They got him out of the car and handcuffed him while asking questions like which agency he works for. This all could have been avoided by using his rights to stay silent, but it seems like the guy was trying to cooperate properly.
Which agencies do you contract with?
The various ones. DOJ.
Name some. DOJ?
Sure.
So you have a contract?
DHS. I've worked for DHS.
Now this was the time when they messed things up even more and started to search his body. That is totally against the law, and law enforcement agencies must refrain from this kind of thing.
Do you have a government ID?
I have a contractor ID. Yeah.
Where's that?
It's in my hood.
This is clearly a violation of the Fourth Amendment that states, "The Constitution, through the Fourth Amendment, protects people from unreasonable searches and seizures by the government." The Fourth Amendment, however, is not a guarantee against all searches and seizures, but only those that are deemed unreasonable under the law. The officer's decision to question the agent's compliance with the driving school lessons is indicative of a misunderstanding of basic legal principles. This highlights the importance of citizens being aware of their rights and the potential pitfalls of acquiescing to seemingly authoritative but incorrect statements from law enforcement. As the dialogue unfolds, the officer's inquiries extend beyond the ostensible traffic violation. He probes into the agent's past employment, raising concerns about the officer's intentions and knowledge of federal law. He kept on asking if he was a security officer and how he's allowed to keep that siren on, and where are the documents related to it.
You have this. This is great.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So who issued this to you?
My former employer.
Your former employer? So you used to work for the FBI at one point?
I've contracted with the Department of Justice and the FBI and other.
Here in
Reno.
Here in Reno? Where's their office at, or what?
Resident agency. It's off of. It's next to Wells Fargo. It's right by the traffic circle there.
Okay. I'm just throwing it out because I have no idea where they're at. Okay. You ever been arrested?
Nah.
Never been arrested?
Not as an adult, no.
Doesn't just as juvenile?
Yeah.
What is this? Nevada State of Nevada, private investigator.
Yeah.
So I see. I mean, and you're an investigator.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
But then you're also.
I'm a contractor.
The real dumbness comes into play when they get to see his FBI badge. The agent, in a cooperative but perhaps naive manner, divulges details about his roles with the FBI and the Department of Justice, unwittingly setting the stage for the escalation of the situation. Even after seeing that badge, instead of saluting, he kept asking queries.
Where'd you get this?
That's issued to you.
Federal Bureau of Investigation badge?
So I'm gonna read you your rights too, okay? Sure. Because you're handcuffed, you know what I mean? So I feel more comfortable. That's fine. So the other right to remain silent, anything you say that it will be used in the court of law. Yeah. With the right to talk to an attorney in prison with you prior to any question.
They still kept him handcuffed, asking dumb questions, trying to justify their point. He explained it all calmly to them how he's a security officer, and even showed them all the cards. But they still kept asking about his federal credentials.
Did you work?
That's a guard card. Yeah, that's a Nevada. That's PIOB, Private Investigators Licensing Board. That's an issued guard card.
Yes. And this, I mean, you're allowed to. I mean,
Sure,
you get this because you private security or private investigation. Maybe I think my wife's cheating on me.
Sure.
And I hire you, right?
Yeah.
Would that be what it be?
Yeah,
I can hire you and be like, hey,
yeah.
go follow my wife or do whatever, right?
Yeah,
Is this? But you have to go through.
No. I'm also I'm a cybersecurity researcher. Also, I don't have to do all of that. To hire me as a PI, I don't even need that. You can hire me as a hacker.
So where did you get this?
That's what I've worked previously. Yeah. And that's my guard card for currently. If I want to work as a guard, I'm licensed to do so.
As a guard?
As a security officer or a private.
Oh, like a guard. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. With PIOP. Yeah.
Before going further, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to the channel. A crucial aspect that surfaces in this part of the encounter is the officer's lack of understanding of the agent's professional affiliations and the rights associated with them. The agent is a contract special security agent, permitted to use certain equipment for his job. This nuance is lost on the officer, illustrating a potential gap in law enforcement training regarding individuals with specialized roles.
So when did you work for him? Well, I'm texting somebody right now. If you impersonate a federal officer, you might be in trouble.
Okay. And like I said, with the red and blues, that alone right there, okay?
Sure.
That's what you're in handcuffs.
But that's not an offense in and of itself to have red and blue
Yes,
lights.
it is. And I'm going to show you the NRS.
To actually run, you have to actually run those lights.
No, you don't. They're in your vehicle, and I must destroy those. Okay? I'm going to pull up the NRS for you.
I've went through a police officer academy. I know what the NRS
You
is.
might again, but I went.
Have they updated the NRS?
Let me show you.
Have they? Okay.
The agent's failure to assert his Miranda rights promptly becomes a pivotal moment in the incident. The officer reads the rights only after the agent is already in handcuffs, a clear violation of the Fifth Amendment. The lack of assertiveness on the part of the agent allows the situation to escalate further, emphasizing the critical need for citizens, particularly those with law enforcement backgrounds, to be well versed in their constitutional rights.
And then that, the ID, where'd you get that? Because that's how the department.
That's that was issued to me by my employer. That's issued to me by my employer. The ID. That's
not the Southwest one, but the other one.
Yeah, that's issued by the state of Nevada.
Did you? Can I go and get one of those too?
Sure, yeah, with the necessary
Like,
training.
can a private citizen go and get that?
Yeah.
What kind of training do you go to?
You get a security guard job, and you get your license through your employer, and then to upkeep that, whether you're
What's all this right here? Is this like a key to
That's
get
a
the
USB.
car running or no?
Yeah, it's a USB.
Oh, USB deal.
It's so to get that, you get licensed with the security company, depending on whether you're armed or not. Then you qualify as per PI.
And your wallet's in the car? Where'd you get your? Yeah, right. Or
Yeah,
where's
you
your-
guys got my wallet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me count this money, okay? Because we gotta do it in front of camera. Even if it's like $2, we gotta do it now.
Yeah, I know the deal, man. Well, I trained with you. You're the gang in this guy, dude.
Where'd you train with me?
We're at Harris. With you and with Tri-County. We trained at State Line when you were at TCSO.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got
Yeah,
that
I know
right.
exactly. Yeah, I know
But I went
exactly.
in there to do a presentation for
Sure.
all the employees, correct? That's what you mean by training.
Right.
1,
But
2, 3.
But I train and cross-train with your department, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That
but
was when I worked at State Line, so I know exactly what the deal is. I'm not.
I'll check with their
I know what the NRS is. I'm just telling you. I
Yeah,
have all this,
and-
I have all this. I have plenty of certifications and qualifications. Is what I'm trying
and
to say.
yeah, and that's what I'm gonna pull up to. Just what, like I showed you, 1, 2, 3. Hold on, $3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8. Okay, we're gonna sort this out.
Yeah.
But this is the thing: if you're not a sworn officer, okay, red and blues are no go.
Sure. Now, when you're contracting with the government, it depends on contractual obligations.
So I'm not gonna let whatever agency is
Okay.
not gonna let you borrow their car or have your personal car. This is your personal vehicle. It's registered to you,
Yeah, sure,
right?
yeah.
I mean, it says right here on the.
I have my own. I own multiple companies.
Yep.
I have
But
a
that's
security- I have a
your
private
personal.
investi-
Yeah, I
Sure.
understand. But that's your own personal vehicle.
As additional officers arrive at the scene, the incident takes a chaotic turn. The lack of coordination among the officers is evident as they join in the interrogation, contributing to the violation of the agent's Fourth Amendment rights with unwarranted searches of his person and vehicle. This raises questions about the adequacy of communication and training among law enforcement personnel during such incidents. Furthermore, the officer's insistence on questioning the agent's affiliations with federal agencies and his invasive line of questioning reveals a lack of procedural adherence and a potential bias. It prompts concerns about whether the officer was adequately trained to handle interactions with individuals who have specialized roles in law enforcement. In conclusion, this incident serves as a multifaceted case study, highlighting the importance of citizens understanding and asserting their rights during interactions with law enforcement. It exposes potential gaps in law enforcement training regarding individuals with specialized roles, emphasizing the need for enhanced education in dealing with professionals like contract special security agents.